How do you feel about these new age celebrities where it's like, yes, I'm famous, but don't talk to me outside of this. I have boundaries. Do you think it's how do you feel about these celebrities that have boundaries now versus the ones that back in the day that didn't really have the voice or platform to say, don't walk up to me without coming off like a complete asshole?
I think back in the day, you could come off on an asshole, or you can come off as an asshole and nobody knew about it. Like you
Mm.
could literally be a jackass and just nobody knew because nobody had a camera and nobody knew to actually think of that moment. It was just that person personally thought that you were just a complete ass, but everybody else still loved and adored you. Whereas now it's just constantly phones in your face, it's constantly things. So you have to preference your appearances, your public appearances with that so that people don't actually get any kind of bad vibes off of you. They know you're going through a rough day. They know you have something, going on in your life that's bothering you. So I think it's better because you're allowed to be more transparent. You're allowed to say, look, I got into this industry thinking that, when I become a singer, I'd have my own time and I'd be able to, be free. I didn't realize all of the obligations and all of the industry politics that I'd have to deal with as I begin my ascension to stardom. So I definitely think it's better to be a lot more transparent about your journey and where you're trying to go. So that way people don't think to, oh, you're a bitch, whatever you're out because you don't want to be bothered. And you shouldn't be famous then. There's a thousand singers that just like you that would love to be in your position. It's like, yeah, but they're not. So since I'm in this position, I'm going to act like the exact way that I want to be. That's literally why you mess with me to begin with. You mess with my music, my energy, my personality. Like you love me. You don't love the other thousand people. So I can't speak for them, but for me, this is how I'm gonna rock it. So yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it at all. What about yourself?
I'm not a fan, as you know. I'm not a fan of anything,
No,
right?
you're not.
Um, not a fan in the sense of like, I gotta go buy this ticket to their concert. Oh, I have to see them in this movie because they're in this movie. I don't have any attachment to celebrities like that. I can appreciate their art for sure. I'm definitely an art over artist type person. I think I like one of the Chaperones
Mm.
songs, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna go fangirl and stuff. If you have that, good for you. So if a celebrity wants to be like, hey, I got anxiety and I don't really have meds for it. So when you see me in public, I just would rather be normal. You could just not interact with me, that'd be great. I don't really see a huge problem with that because as someone like myself, I wouldn't fangirl seeing you anyway in public, so I wouldn't be drawn to bother you. um, so
Yeah, but I say that's different. I don't. Hell, no offense. I don't think a lot of people are like you. Like someone has like that idol in their life, or like, yo, if I would have met this person that day, like I would, fangirl out, or I'd fanboy out if I was just meet this person one day. Like everyone dead or alive. That person could have been, around in the 50s. Oh, if I met Al Capone, you know what I mean? So I just feel like that's the thing that some artists they don't. I think they want the respect of just respect me as a person. Whereas some people are like, no, you literally changed my life. Like, if I ever had the opportunity to meet you, I would love to tell you how much you inspired me and how much your songs did this and did that. And then you, as the actual celebrity, is like, I hear this shit like 20 times a day, yo. I
mhm.
swear, I don't care that I changed, I changed your life, especially if I'm in debt to the record label and I got a whole bunch of other stuff to worry about. So, yeah, it's a very, very interesting dynamic between fan and idol.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more pressure on the idol artist to be this like all around being.
Yeah, you got to.
And it's like, I just got off a world tour, bitch. I don't want to talk to you. Come here at Pizza Hut, get some pizza to go home. Like, I want to talk to you.
And that's what most people don't realize.
They're
It's
human too. That's the part that most I feel like from the outside looking in, as someone who likes K-pop and that stuff, I know that fandoms can be very toxic, can be very possessive of that idol or group. So I've seen it on the outside, like, dang, y'all chill out. It's a person. Like, it's a person. Like, yeah, they're cool. Yeah, they got talent. Yeah, maybe they're hot, whatever the reason they're so popular. but they're a person. Like, why are you acting like because they smiled and looked to the left, that was a signal for you? Like, why is it going to that level? You know what I mean? So they want boundaries. They want to be the artist on stage and for certain, appearances and stuff like that, then that's on them.
Right.
They made the art. It's great that you appreciate the art. Yes, you and not a million other people are making them very wealthy or their record label very wealthy. That's great. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you own them or that they owe you something extra, like acting like your best friends in public if you happen to see them.
Right.
You know,
I agree.
they could have not slept well. They're human. So I have no problem with, celebrities like her, you know, saying their piece. I don't think she's saying anything rude. Um, it reminds me of that one video. I think her name, what is her freaking name? I can't think of her name. She's got like the split hair, baby something. I don't know. But when we saw a video of her where like she was a concert and the audience was ready to sing, and she was like, shh.
Oh,
and then she sang terribly after she got them to shut up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know her name. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like, that to me is something else because it's like, okay, it's a concert. This is for the fans. You're out here for the fans. This is something you've already created. I've heard the song a million times. It's for them to connect with you. So I feel like on that front, I don't know what her excuse would be to be like, I'm anxious, don't sing my concert. It's like, I don't know what her excuse would be. That's crazy. I think that's rude. But something like this, something like this, I don't think is. I think it's respectable.
I concur. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Shh.